Hey folks, we are live. Welcome to, I don't think it's the first dev stream that's been done on Twitch. I think when they created the account, I'm not even sure when they created the account, but I think there was some content on here at some point. But regardless, welcome to the stream. My name's Nick Taylor, at Nicky T online everywhere. I'm a senior software engineer over here at Forem, which is the software that powers dev. And I'm here today with my awesome new coworker, Christina Gorton. She is our open source community manager. I'm just going to give her a few minutes to say hi, introduce herself, and maybe tell us a little bit about herself. Hey, Christina, thanks for coming on the stream.
Hi, Nick. I'm glad to be here with you. I know you always do these kind of by yourself. So, hello, I am Christina Gorton. I have joined Dev and I'm excited to be their open source community manager, especially this month as we're kicking off all kinds of things with like Hacktoberfest and stuff. And
Woo!
I don't know about me. Before this, I was a front end developer, a instructor, a technical writer. I do all those things still on the side. And I'm a mom with 4 kids, so I don't know how have time for anything, but I do a bunch of things. I should probably start saying no to stuff, but that's a little bit about me. Um,
That's cool.
currently, yeah. Go ahead, Nick.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that's cool. Awesome to have you on the team.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, some of my side projects, I guess. I'm currently working on a course for LinkedIn. Currently working as a I do animations for a company that is currently redacted. Can't say who. I'm doing green sock animations and yeah, creating a course on CSS animations, and then working on a different course for Egghead on green sock animations. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Besides all of this fun stuff, I also do open source with a community called 100 Days of Cloud, and I'm on the core team for that. And yeah, uh, a lot of stuff.
so just a few things, no biggie. Okay.
Just
Well, I hope you sleep at some point.
sometimes.
Yeah. So the purpose of we have a few streams every week during Hacktoberfest going on. The one today that we're streaming right now is gratitudes and shout outs. It's basically thanking the community members that have contributed to the code base in the past week. Hacktoberfest only started last Thursday, so the week was a little shorter. So I can already tell from this week that we already have almost as many
As
already
we had
as
last
the
week,
ones
yeah.
we're gonna shout out today. So so that's the purpose of this because we really do appreciate our community members, and it's great that you're contributing to open source. Let's see. Christina is just gonna drop. I don't know if she's dropped them yet, but just a few links to check out if you want to just mention what those are all about, Christina.
Yeah, so we have a couple links here. There's one, the status kind of Hacktoberfest. There, if you're not aware, there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of pressure on maintainers, and DigitalOcean kind of heard that, and they have changed their rules around Hacktoberfest. So if you participated in the past, you're going to want to check out the first link, which is what their tweet about kind of the changes that they've gone about. And then we also have just our post on Dev about Hacktoberfest etiquette for contributors. Let's please try to avoid as much spam as possible. And then also where you can contribute to on Forum for us. So we have a bunch of projects. We're also going to be walking through those the next couple of weeks and talking about them more during our stream. So check out those links and you will see that.
Cool, cool. No, I think that's great. Those changes that were made to help relieve the burden of open source maintainers. Um,
Yeah.
it's I think it's a great idea. Uh, Okay, so I guess let's before we get into the shoutouts, there's a couple other things we do every week starting this week. Uh, there's a platform called Raise.dev, which they stream, I think it's several days a week. I don't know their full schedule, but the dev team, I'll be on there on Tuesdays. Tomorrow it's at 4 p.m. Eastern, which I believe is 9 p.m. Sorry, 8 p.m. UTC, I believe. Um, we're going to talk about projects that are going on in, well, not just for Hacktoberfest. We have projects for Hacktoberfest, but these are just kind of uh, groupings of big things we're working on in the platform right now. And then Wednesdays, we've started something called Walkthrough Wednesdays. I'll
We
be
apparently
honest, I
like
just
to
thought,
stream,
yeah,
so
yeah,
we just keep
yeah.
adding them.
It kind of the two W's, it kind of made sense. Walkthrough Wednesdays, I thought it sounded cool, I guess. Anyways, the first one's gonna be this Wednesday. We're streaming again at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is 5 p.m. UTC. And the first one is gonna be going through kind of everything front end. Christina has a lot of experience with front end development, so we're gonna do the walkthrough together. She might ask me some questions about, hey, why are we doing this, or what are all the moving parts. So that's going to be this Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. UTC. And then Thursdays, we'll be having a pairing with a community member. This week, we have Elliot Sanford, community member on. Woo! I have to be cool like Jason Langsdorff and have some kind of cool animation happen when stuff like that happens. But
Might be
anyways,
able to
uh,
provide that.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, so as far as I know, Elliot's going to be working on an accessibility issue. That's the main project we're going to talk about this week. Uh, and as mentioned, I forgot to mention what we're going to talk about on raise.dev tomorrow, but Christina's going to be on with me and we're going to talk about accessibility because it's a very important thing and she also has a lot of knowledge in that. So I'm very appreciative that she's coming on to talk about it with me.
This
Cool.
week it's a
All
lot of
right.
me, but after that it's not. We're actually going to have a lot of other team members. Vida,
Yeah.
Lisa in design, other people are going to be on besides me, so you won't just be seeing me. I'll be here moderating, but we will have lots of other people on as well this month, so definitely keep a lookout for other team members on Dev.
Cool. I'm excited about all this stuff. Uh, the only other thing I'm going to mention before we get into the shoutouts, Christina's going to paste these in the chat if you want to check them out. But give at the Practical Dev and Christina and myself follows on Twitch and Twitter just to keep up with what's going on for all things Hacktoberfest related. You also might see us posting other stuff, like I post tunes sometimes and I don't know, silly photos. Like I made a makeshift gym in my garage yesterday, but
You want to
I
see
digress.
sloth photos or big spiders? I often post those on Twitter because I'm in Costa Rica. So if you want to see cool animals, there you go.
I
That's
am
my
all
selling
in
point.
for I'm all in for the sloths. The large spiders, I'll be honest, I'm not too certain. I'm okay with reptiles, but spiders, I don't know. Anyways, it's
Yeah.
nature. We should accept it. All right. I'm gonna stop rambling on. Let's get to the main point of what we're talking about today. Do you want to give a shout out to the first PR, Christina?
Yeah. So first we had Rafi, who does not have their last name anywhere, but Rafi, who is username Rafi993. I will drop their username just so we also know who they are. And that is their GitHub username. And they helped us manage listing categories and dashboard. So we will have a post coming out, by the way, today on Dev with all of these PRs and their names as well, just a gratitude post for them. So you'll be able to see those there too.
Woo. Cool. Let's move on to the next one. We have Robin Gagnon, username on GitHub Reobin, Riobin. They disabled autoplay on native videos. I'm actually very happy about this feature change because I've posted a few videos, and even when you're editing the videos in the editor, the it auto plays if you have a video. So I think this is great. You can obviously start the video after, but this is, I think, something that a lot of sites and applications have done just to not annoy users. So merci beaucoup, Robin. And let's move on to number three.
Okay. And at any point, if I butchers anyone's name, I forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try really hard not to. So the next one is Sabarish Rajamohan, and I will post the name here as well and the username. And what they did was updated minimum requirements for local installation on Windows. So thank you for that.
Cool, cool. Moving on, we've got Akshay Mahajan. I believe I've said that correctly. Apologies if I haven't. Feel free to DM me and let me know how it is said if I'm incorrect. The username AKSHAYYMAHAJAN on GitHub. Christine, I'll have the link in there. They added a z-index to the post editor options because there was a visibility issue. Something was on top of something, most likely. So thanks so much for that, Akshay. And do you want to grab the
And
last one there?
yeah, we have one more. And I just realized I wasn't actually posting a link to their PR, so I'm just going to drop all those again real quick. You'll see
Okay,
those
cool,
in a
cool.
little bit, by the way. I've just been dropping their usernames. So the next one is Diogo or Dio. If this is Spanish, that's probably wrong. So I'm sorry again if I'm butchering your name. Oso Rio, and they fixed 500 error when viewing the tag mods page without having the role on the database. So thank you for that. And let me drop your username and then we'll put in the PRs as well. So people can see the PRs and kind of get a feel for uh, how they put these in, how you might be able to if you want to contribute as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put their names again. Sorry for spamming the chat here, but we'll put their PRs.
Cool, cool. And yeah, I think that's the list for today. As we mentioned, Hacktoberfest only started on October 1st, so it was a shorter week. So, as I mentioned, we already have, I think, almost the same amount of PRs just on Monday. So, definitely there will be a lot more shoutouts next week. And aside from that, I think that's it. Did we? I don't think there's anything else to mention right now. We've talked about the streams coming up, so I think we are good to go.
Yeah, the
So,
streams are going to be fun. They're a little bit longer, the other streams we have going on. The one tomorrow is like an hour and a half long, but we will be going through a lot of stuff, like talking about accessibility first and talking about like what things you can do for accessibility. And then Nick's going to be working through an actual PR as well. And then Wednesday, like Nick said, we'll be walking through the front end. And then Thursday, he's going to be streaming and pairing with a community member on a PR.
cool, cool. All right. Well, thanks so much for introducing yourself, Christina, and thanks for everybody who tuned in. Hope everybody's enjoying Hacktoberfest again. And shout out also to DigitalOcean and making those changes. I think the maintainers are definitely going to appreciate those changes. And I've tweeted it out, but happy Hacktoberfest, folks. See you later.